We don't know what aliens look like, so this is just my rendition of it. But seriously, if you haven't seen the show yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life. What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something fun. Fun. So there is this show that has been rebooted. It's the same concept, sort of, but like different stories. So the show is Roswell, New Mexico, which was originally just Roswell. So if you notice the handprint, I've already started. So you probably have an idea of what I'm gonna do. And basically I'm gonna have half of my face is gonna be Liz. The other half of my face is an alien version of Max. So Liz and Max are the two main characters in Roswell, the original, and Roswell, New Mexico. So I figured I would do half special effects makeup and half regular makeup for Liz on the side. And I have my notes here, and I've watched the show 3 times already, and it's only been out for a week. So if you do not know what Roswell is, it is basically a show about 3 aliens who their ship crashed in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico, which is a small cowboy town. They crashed in little pods when they were little. 2 of them were adopted and the other one was in foster care throughout his life. And this is 10 years later, after high school, and they are trying to figure out their lives as humans, basically. But they've been living as humans for 20 plus years at this point. So it's basically a love story between an alien and a human, and you're gonna find out when Liz finds out what he is, what happens, and they find out in the first episode. Roswell, New Mexico is developed by Karina McKenzie and directed by Julie Plec. Now, Julie Plec and Karina both did the originals, and Julie Plec did the Vampire Diaries, so this is a very similar look, which I love. I love it. So you're probably noticing why I have the line. This was just so I could like divide it up. So as soon as the credits opened, it was a very Twilight-y type episode. The entrance, she's like coming back to Roswell. She had moved to Denver. Oh, the show is very 2019. Like, they're aware it's post-Trump. So it's definitely, you know, LGBTQ. Everything is a part of this show. Nothing was off limits, which I love. We need more shows like that. So she comes back from her Denver like science job. I don't remember what it was. And she's coming back because somebody needs a wall. So the funding was cut for her job. So she's back in Roswell to help her dad with their diner, the Crashdown Diner. Gosh, I can't remember anything. Because their sister had passed away from taking drugs and being in a car wreck, and eventually that becomes a problem. She's helping her dad because her mom is mentally ill, so her mom is not with them. So she's helping her dad at the Crashdown Diner. And then when she first comes into town, Max is a cop, or a sheriff. So Max is the alien. They were high school friends. I think they were like high school lovers. And Max is obviously in love with her. A couple differences is Kyle's mom is the sheriff, not his dad. His dad passed away, I think. Kyle is played by Michael Trevino. Now, obviously, I do not look like her at all. So I'm just gonna be doing like simple makeup, but you know, you get it. I'm Liz because I have the handprint. So when she gets attacked, she gets shot at the diner. So Max tries to save her, puts his hand on her chest, and gets rid of the gunshot without her trying to do it without her finding out. But duh, that doesn't work. So the handprint's left on her skin, so she's like, what the heck is this? and goes to Kyle, who is the town doctor. And the town doctor ordered CT scans and everything. And he knows about the handprint. So he goes to the corporal, and tells him that my dad said that anytime I find that handprint, I need to go to the government or whatever and talk about it and say that I know. So I'm on IMDb and I'm going to read the IMDb page. It's a reimagining of Roswell, which centers on the residents of New Mexico, where aliens live undercover among humans, even though some humans know about it. Janine Mason plays Liz or Techo. Lily Cowles plays Isabel. Nathan Parsons plays Max Evans, which he is so cute. He reminds me of Milo. A Milo or a Jensen Ackles. They have the same voice and the same just, I don't even know. He also kind of reminds me of Matt from the Vampire Diaries. Zach Roig. Oh, so good. Heather Hemmons is Maria, which she looks really cool. And Michael Lamis is Michael. Tyler Blackburn is Alex. Michael Trevino is Kyle. I mean, the episode just like blew me away, guys. It blew me away. It was so good. They filmed in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. No, they filmed in Las Vegas, New Mexico, and Santa Fe, and I think a little bit in Albuquerque. I actually went to Roswell this summer, and I have some pictures that I can like post right here. We saw the sign. We saw the alien museum. We had watched the original last year. We watched the original Roswell last year and fell in love with it. So whenever the new one was coming out, I was obviously on top of that. Obviously. The first episode moved so fast. Like boom, boom, boom. She was already shot. She already found out about him and everything. But I guess, you know, you gotta do it fast because you only have 45 minutes to tell a story. I will wipe that off. But okay, so we have her side completely finished. She got shot, the handprint, and then her normal makeup. I'm gonna have to take my hair down after I start doing this one. I'm gonna pause, come back to start the other side. Of course my battery's dying. Of course. Okay, so my camera died, and so I started to just do my alien side while I was waiting for my camera to charge. So I have my list. I'm getting right back into it. I want to go over some of my favorite lines from the new show. So my first one is, someone couldn't keep his superhuman healing hands to himself. And that was from Isabel. Now there's this whole scene that, oh, the writing, like, good job writing team. So Isabel and Max are having a conversation about falling in love with Liz, and Isabel goes, fall in love with someone else, Max. Anyone else. And he goes, it's been 10 years, if I could have, I would have. So basically they, she's gonna get in trouble. I mean, eventually she's gonna find out, and they're scared that their secret's gonna come out. I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm a cop. You asked me what I am, and I am just a guy from Roswell. That's it. And so I thought those were the best lines. I'm basically basing this off of the Roswell graphic design that first comes up for the show Roswell. Oh, we gotta talk about that last scene. So spoiler alert. Spoiler alert if you have not seen it. But it was like, I didn't even know I needed it, but I needed it. It was the best scene ever. And so him and Alex kiss at the end of this. That was like the big what? I was never ever expecting that, especially from Michael, ever. I was like, oh my god. I didn't even know I needed that, but I did need that. It was so good. That was the best part. But I've been following Karina for a long time, and Julie Plec, boss ladies, and I love them. I want to be like them, kind of, career-wise. So I hope they see this. trying my best, but this alien side is just not working. I don't know what to do. What was y'all's favorite part of this show, if you've seen it? If not, why haven't you watched it already? It's been out for a week. It's so good. It's about aliens. But like, it's very like Vampire Diaries originals, you know, it's very CW, which I love. Like, I love the CW, and I know it doesn't get like a good rep, which I don't know why. It's all inclusive, like LGBTQ are super welcome on there. They talk about regular world problems. It's freaking awesome. So I feel like everyone should be watching it. In Roswell, they wear a lot of like plaids, and like they're wearing the rings with stones in them, booties, and like handmade jewelry and stuff. It's very New Mexico style. So I wore the only plaid shirt that I thought would go with it for Liz. That scene where they're out in the desert and they're connected by the handprint is a psychic bond, and Liz is feeling just an echo of what Max is feeling, and because she's feeling a little bit towards him, she's like leans in to kiss him, but he doesn't let her. He's like no, because you're under that spell. So like, consent, everybody, consent. It was really good. The set design was beautiful, and that's my weakness. I love the design. Inside the diner had pretty much everything like alien related. It was so cute. It was way better than the original, just because the original was older. Yeah, I would say that my favorite part would have to be the Michael and Alex kiss, because that was the one thing that I was not expecting. And I contacted her and I contacted Karina McKenzie and I asked her what made, or does Max and Liz, does anybody know that he's gay? But he's not gay, he's bisexual, and the rest of them don't know yet. They don't know that he's kind of seeing Alex, or he's just like, you know. So I thought that was cool that she answered. And then I put on Twitter, and I'm putting all my stuff right here, like I put on Twitter that Julie Plec did a great job, or I said something like, you should be watching this already. If you haven't, go, especially if you're a Vampire Diaries fan. And Julie Plec liked my tweet, so I will be tweeting them this when I'm done. I already have a favorite song, and there's two songs that I absolutely love. The first one is Mrs. Potter's Lullaby by Counting Crows, and When the Truth Hunts You Down by Sam Tinez, something like that. I really like it. And I think we're done. So we have, I'm not naked, I promise. So we have the handprint, the bullet wound, handprint and bullet wound, and then Liz on this side, even though Liz has brown hair, but we're gonna ignore that. And then Max Evans in alien form on this side. Okay, everybody, so this is the final look. I have Max Evans and Liz on this side. I forgot her last name. Oh my god. I've only seen it 3 times. Duh. So, I highly recommend this show. It's called Roswell, New Mexico. It is a reboot of, or a reincarnated version of the original Roswell. It plays on Tuesdays at 9/8 Central on the CW. So if you're interested, and then the day after, it's available on the CW app, which is what I've been doing. I want to give a huge shout out to Karina McKenzie and Julie Plec for doing an awesome, perfect, beautiful job. Thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, let me know. Hit that like button, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!